Okay, let's complete our JavaScript. So our podcast app will be functional. Create script tag, and then inside this. So once someone enters the topic and click on generate podcast, we will trigger generate function. So here I will write the definition for that. So it will be async function, and generate, and inside this we will write the definition. So first we will need to pick up the topic. Okay, so I will define one variable const topic equal to, and document dot get element by id, and topic dot value dot trim. So this will give us a proper value. Then next is button. So const button. So here we will get it using document dot get element by id, and the id name is generate button. So if you remember, so if I scroll up, yeah, see, generate button. And the next is let's end it with a semicolon. Next variable is for spinner, and its id is document dot get element by id spinner. Okay, and const script element, and this will be document dot get element by id script. So inside this script element we will insert our generated transcript right inside this. Then next is the player itself, audio player, and here we will get using document dot get element by id player. Okay, our variable declaration is done. Now what we can do is first we will check that if the topic has some value. So if not, it means that if it doesn't contains the value, then we will simply return it from here, right? Return alert saying that please enter a topic. Okay, so this is our basic validation. Then so whenever someone generates the this podcast, right, we will first need to clear it. So let's assume that we generated the podcast once and then we clicked on generate again, right? So we will need to clear those selectors, right? So here we will do that. So reset state. Okay, so we will remove the script element, inner text. Then next is the player will be blank. Okay, the next spinner will be also class list dot remove hidden. Okay, and then button dot disabled true. Okay, so whenever someone clicks on it, we will check for topic, and then we will set the state. Now here we need to send our topic to the generate route which we built in main.py here, right? So this will pick up the topic and generate transcripts based on it. So here we have to make that http post request using fetch. So I will just define try catch. Okay, so in try block actually, okay, so let's complete this. In the try blocks, const arrays equal to await of fetch, and we will make request to generate route. Okay, and in the body we will set method post, and headers will be, this is content type, and the value is applications/json. Okay, and the body is json dot stringify, so we will convert it to json and then send the data, and we are sending topic. Okay, the same topic which we got from the UI in this variable, right? We will send it to the backend. Okay, from backend what we will get, so let's add it semicolon here. So const data equal to await response.json, we will convert it back, and then const script equal to data.script. So we will get the script, we will store it in the script variable, and also script element, we will show that script in the script HTML element. So inner text equal to script. Okay, now next part are a bit trickier. So the thing we want to do is audio decode. So we will get the audio in streams, right? So here audio base 64. Okay, so here we will decode it. So to do that we need to define const base 64 equal to data dot audio underscore base 64. So the same thing which we got from our server, audio base 64, right? And the script we already used it. Now we need to process the audio base 64. So here define one variable const byte characters, and we will make use of atop function and pass the base 64. So we will get the byte characters, and then I will define one array. So const byte array, and here I will loop it equal to 0, and then I less than byte characters dot length for each character I plus plus. So we will iterate to the byte characters, and we will push it in the byte array. Dot push and byte characters dot character code at that particular index. Okay, now then the next is const blob equal to new blob, and here we need to define new unsigned integer. So u integer 8 array. Okay, and we need to pass the byte arrays. Okay, and the next thing is comma, and here we need to pass, this will be a type of audio slash mpeg. Okay, so we created our blob structure. The next is const url equal to url dot create object url and blob that we decoded. Okay, and now we can insert that into our player, then it will start playing, like player dot src equal to that URL itself that we constructed here. Okay, then next logic is for music logic. Yeah, so here what we need to do, so let's say in transcripts we got like intro music or background music started or background music ended, those kind of things we detected. We will need to play that music, right? So that is what we are doing here. So if the script which we got transcript, right, from the server, if the script includes this tag, what, intro music. Okay, so if you look at the prompt, right, we had this make use of intro music, background music, start, outro music tags, right? So that's what I meant. So if you detect this tag, if it contains that, then so we will define const intro equal to document dot get element by id, and here we will fetch that using theme intro, since we already defined at top, right, those three assets, theme, intro, outro and background. Yeah, that's what I meant. Then we will play it at intro dot volume 0.6 and intro dot current time equal to 0, and we will play it intro dot play. Also set timeout like after some seconds, so exactly after 5 seconds callback function, and then second parameter. So inside this we will pause our intro and intro dot current time, we will reset the timer to the start, and also player dot play, and we will start the actual podcast. So basically whenever someone clicks on generate, it will get the audio, decode it, and then if the intro music tag is there, then it will play the intro music, and then after 5 seconds of playing it, it will start the actual podcast. So that's what we are doing here. Yep. So now let's say if the intro music tag is not there, right, so there is no need to play the intro music and all, we can just simply start our player. So that's what we will do here, player dot play. Okay, so that is for the intro music, sorry. Then let's do it for background. Let background, so here if script dot includes, and the tag is, so let me go there and copy this long text. So if it includes this, then background equal to document dot get element by id background. So if you scroll up, you can see we have background audio. Yeah, so we got that background, and then we will set the volume to 0.2, and we will play the background dot play. Okay, then this is also done. Now next thing which we want to do is, so let's say when we pause the player, right, we want the background to pause as well, right? So that's what we are going to implement here. So I will write command sync background music with podcast play and pause. Okay, so main player, podcast player, add event listener. So if it is pauses, then this callback function will execute, and let me just copy this block. We'll make use of it for the play as well. And if someone plays it, okay, so when someone pauses it, so first we will check if the background is there, right? If background and the background dot paused, I mean if it is already paused, there is no sense to pause it, right? So that's what we are checking here, and then we will execute the background dot pause. Okay, so if someone stops the main podcast, we will stop the background as well, background music as well. Okay, then let's implement a similar thing for the if it is already paused, then we will have to resume it, right? So that's what we are doing here. So I will again copy paste this condition, paste if it is background and if it is paused, right? Then we need to play it. Okay, and let's say we have outro music as well. So player dot add event listener ended. So if the podcast is ended, then this callback will execute, and inside this we will first check if the script includes the outro music tag, right? Then only it makes sense, right? So we'll define one variable const outro equal to document dot get element by id theme outro. Yeah, we got the audio tag, and we will also set the volume here, 0.2 outro dot play. Okay, now everything is done. So let's go over the flow. We got all the inputs and then buttons, then spinner and the script element where we will insert our transcripts and the main audio player itself. Then we make request to the generate route, sending the topic name. We get the data, transcripts and the audio itself. We set the transcripts in the transcript element, and then audio we convert it, and after decoding it we set it to main player, and then we detect if there is intro music and if background music or outro music tag is there in the transcripts. If it includes that, then we will play that intro music and outro music at the respective time, right? And we also covered that if the player is paused or resumed, we will stop the background music as well, right? So that is also covered. Now we just need to handle this catch block. So here, if this all of this request and setting is failed, in the catch block we will alert it that error generating podcast. Yeah, and in console dot error, actually we can log the error itself, so we can debug. And let's add finally as well, so it will execute in all cases. And finally we will set the spinner dot class list dot add hidden. So here we will reset the state, and also button dot, that generate button will be we will remove the disabled. Okay, disabled equal to false. So yeah, that's pretty much it.